Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Stiggle City. Nice, right? We're taking part in an open tag today. We're showing really nice covers. So this open tag was started by Jake over on In Common EDC. I'm a massive fan of Jake. I think he's a really nice guy. I recently did a video and I threw it out there, and it got a bit of flack, and that's to be expected, and I knew there would. But the way Jake handled it and dealt with it, and we just got into a really healthy discussion about it, and I've got a lot of respect for Jake. I think he's a really stand-up guy. He's a very intelligent guy, and I just generally like him as a person. I think he's a credit to the knife community. I really do. So when he did this, and I've been watching a few of them, and they're brilliant because I love, it's a big part of the knife collecting thing. Beautiful covers. I knew I had to get involved in this. So before I ramble on about some of the knives and my selections and things like that, I just wanted to also say, because I got pulled up on it, rightly so, by Rich over at True Budget EDC, another great guy I've got a lot of time for. I start series and then I don't see him through, and I apologise for that, and I'll try and see them through and be a bit more consistent. I've still got a collection video of Ian Rankins to do, and I want to see that through. But I like to make sure I'm in the right mindset for that. So somebody's nice enough to share their collection with me, I want to do it justice. So that's some of the reasons why I'm dragging my heels a bit on that. And then I've got another Sheffield trip video to do, and there's loads of stuff in the pipeline. It's just time with me, and please, don't think it's obviously I've got 2 young children, full-time job, the missus works, I'm doing up a house, and I've got an allotment, and I'm a bit of a guy. There's a lot of stuff that I'm committed to, but I love YouTube. I'm not going anywhere, and I'll try and be a bit more thorough. But anyway, without further ado, let's have a look at this. So the premise of this, he wanted 4 of your favourite covered material. So I split it into budget and more premium. But I'm going to take you along on the journey of where I reached that. So the other problem that I'm finding with these open tags is sometimes if you've not shown a knife on the channel, you don't want to show it on something like this. So I may have more premium ones than this, but because I've not shown them, I don't want to sort of give them away just yet, because I might be doing a designated video for them. But I think all the ones I've picked have been shown before on the channel. So I've restricted myself to just ones I've shown on the channel or done a short. So should we start off with the premium stuff? So I've sort of segregated it into wood material, a bone material, a more premium material like stag or pearl, and then a man-made sort of material. So the man-made material I chose here is a custom from Robbie Ferreira. I hope I've pronounced that right. And talking of collection videos, Roland Brandt was the first guy that went through that. He had an amazing custom collection. I'll blame him for this. Now, his customs were more natural cover materials, which personally I prefer, but this came up for a really good price. Now, this is not really my sort of cover material, and it was a good enough price that I could carry this and be a user. But this is probably the most unlikely knife for me to pick, just because of how it is. And because I do prefer more natural stuff, but look at it. It's absolutely amazing. And it's imitation blue opal. And it is gorgeous. It really is. And all right, maybe it's not for me in the respect that like a daily user or but it looks phenomenal. And I just had to have it. I had to have it for that price. Really did. And it is gorgeous. And the craftsmanship of it is second. And I will do a video on this. I think, because it's just absolutely beautiful. But just look at and again, it's sort of a man-made, it's imitation. So, but yeah, really had to go in my top 4, that one. And then the stag. So it was a cross between this Humphreys mother of pearl. Even though I got this for a budget price, it's probably worth a bit more. So that's why and I love this mother of pearl. But I picked a mother of pearl for one of my budget selections. So this is like your normal, well, it's not normal, but you see a lot of stag like this, which is easier for the cutler because obviously it's a flatter surface and it's easier to put shields in and things like that. But then look at this stag. Look at the ridges and it's just so gnarly and, you know, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think I just had to pick that. I had to pick it. It's just a phenomenal piece of stag. Really is. And yeah, that was definitely... And that's a Remington bullet knife. I think I've shown it briefly, but I might do a designated video on Remington because I've got a vintage one coming soon. So, well, I say an antique one, should I say? But right, so I love. Is that a crack? No, I don't think it is. I love saw cut bone, but I seem to find really hard to get it or decent one. I was going. This was a close contender. This GC on XL because look at this jigging and the green bone. But I went for this in the end. Just again, I didn't think I was going to like this. I picked it up for a really good price, and I just love the saw cut. I love the difference in the colours and the sort of the black running through the saw cut there. But yeah, just really nice. Now the wood, as you know me, I've got a lot of wood knives. There was a lot of close contenders. There was this Michael May Bacote that I've shown on the channel before. The Ashley Harrison Mango wood that I recently did a video on. Just so unique with those black dots and the colour of it. And then this olive wood. Now olive wood is used a lot in Europe, so it's quite common. And when something's quite common, sometimes it does lose a bit of that uniqueness, that allure, is that the word? But this piece of olive wood is just this gorgeous, and I got to handpick this from a brilliant shop. And I wanted to do sort of knife travels and show you some of the knives I picked up when I was in Spain, because this lady that ran this shop, she sent me a really nice email. And if I do a video on that, I'll show you the email. It was such a nice, friendly email. She apologised for her language barrier. It's just no need for that. It's me not knowing any Spanish. But she was just a really, I was going to call her, just a really nice person. She was... yeah, very nice person and really nice to deal with. But yeah, I love this olive wood. I absolutely love it. It's got so much depth to it. It's just, yeah, and the colour, beautiful. But yeah, but I went for this. So I seen this a few years back on Slick Slicers. It's made by Puma. Well, it's sold by Puma. It's actually made in Spain, and I think the company that made it is Salamander, which still make this pattern and this style. Unfortunately, I don't think they use this sort of wood anymore. So this is Ambonia Burl, and when I seen it on Slick Slicer's channel, I always meant to pick one up, and I forgot about it. And then when I seen this come up, it might have been last year or the year before on the second-hand market, I just snapped it up. I didn't even haggle, which is very unlike me. Yeah, I think it might have been last year, actually. Yeah, last year. But look at that. Absolutely look at it. I have done a short on this. And that might have been last year. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. Look at that colour. But yeah. Sorry. I had a little moment there. but the good thing about Puma is... They do this, look, every one, the HRC test, every knife, and this was quite reasonable, even brand new, it was quite reasonable, but just brilliant. Look at that, Ambonia, but yeah, a beautiful, brilliant knife. I keep meaning to put a lanyard on it, and a nice copper or brass bead or something, and that would look spot on. But yeah, gorgeous knife, quite easy to be my number one, really. It definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, because just look at it. Right, so we have a look at the budget offering. We'll bring the next four in. So the man-made, the premium, the bone and the wood. So for the wood, I nearly went with this. So this is Lower Mesa. I don't know what the wood is, but look at it. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. It's just a really nice knife. I bought this one. When was this? This weren't that long ago, I don't think. But yeah, but they're still making knives, handmade knives. Brilliant brand, Lower Mesa. There we are. But yeah, fantastic company, fantastic knives. I love that wood. I love these bolsters. I think Drew White gave me a heads up on this. I'm pretty sure he did. But yeah, I keep meaning to do it. I think I've shown it briefly, but I've not done a full video on it yet. Well, I was spoilt for choice for the wood, for the budget. So this, we're saying covers, this is more handle, but this is a really sort of Jose de Cruz. This is Tiger Wood, and as you can tell, you can see why it's called Tiger Wood, but technically not a cover, handle. And then this Boca Pistachio Wood, believe it or not, this is budget, and it's a Boca Zologen, and they did it in pistachio and oak, and just gorgeous. Really is a gorgeous knife. But I went with this in the end because this is zebra wood, and I got a really nice piece here. So if you cut it in a certain way, you'll get those stripes, and I got those stripes on the back there. So a really good example of what you can do with zebra wood and why it has that name. But I still love this side as well. Really got a lot of character to it, and to get that wood on such a budget knife is fantastic. And then the bone, it was out of these. I love this Outdoorsman series. Everyone I've seen of the Outdoorsman series on YouTube has been slightly different. We all know China can do brilliant dye on their bone. That's no surprise. This Book Chinese made one. I just love the way the dye has taken the bone. Gorgeous, absolutely stunning. But I had to go for this because I did a short on this, and the short really did sort of show it looks like a Mediterranean Sea. It's just gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. You got to give it to China. They know how to dye bone. They really do. Just got to look at the sort of the Rosecraft knives. Everyone does talk about the bone, the Chinese bone that they're dyeing there, and it's you got to give credit where credit is due. Same with Rough Rider. Same with this Chinese book. They do know how to dye the bone, because that's what we want really. I think more than the really concentrated stuff. And look at it there. Look at that. Who wouldn't be proud to have that sort of... but yeah, and then this, Mother of Pearl. Look at it. Some of the best I have. One of my more cheaper Mother of Pearls. I picked this up really cheap on the second-hand market. This is a Joseph Westby pen knife. But not so much coloration in this, but if you look on the actual... look at it. Look at that. You can really see it there. There you go. Look at it. It's an amazing, it really is an amazing cover material. Not one that I'd probably EDC and use every day, but special occasions and things like that. It's just phenomenal. It really is. And then for my man-made sort of, I went for I think this is Delrin. So this is a Camillus small pocket knife, but I just love it. I don't know what it is about this. I love the knife anyway. It's really, really well made, and it's snappy as anything, and really has got a nice walk and talk. Camillus really could make a knife. I can vouch for that. They were brilliant. But yeah, look at that. But it's just got a really nice feel to it. It's just done really well. I just love it. Absolutely love it. So there was a few in that, but I went for that just because, I don't know, love it. I don't know if it's the feel to it or I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. But yeah, so that's my 4 budget offerings. So thank you very much, Jake. That's what I mean. When you get a real good open tag like this, it takes you away from the videos you were going to do and all the rest of it. But I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed recording it and looking at these again. Right, I'll see you on the next one. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notifications, all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Thanks.